my baby. With a mad woman. That was the first thing Omolade said before collapsing by the roadside. Her wrapper was torn. Her hands were dusty. Her lips trembled with regret. The villagers stared in shock. No one believed her. No one understood her. But I was there. And this is the true story of what happened. Before we begin, do me a quick favor. Click the subscribe button and like this video before or after watching. That small gesture helps us keep telling powerful stories like this one. Now, let's begin. Omolade was only 22 when her husband, Sonia, left her. They were once the pride of Ibokun town. The perfect young couple, envied by many. But everything changed after Omolade gave birth to their daughter, Temilade. Sonia began to say she was too soft, too poor, too emotional. He wanted a different kind of woman. Someone bold, flashy, and fearless. So he packed his bags, moved to the city of Akure, and left Omolade behind. In a crumbling mud house. With no money. And a baby to feed. Each night, Omolade sat alone by a flickering kerosene lamp, reading the love letter Sonia had once written. Each morning, she walked from house to house, washing clothes for women who laughed behind her back. Temilade cried every night. And Omolade cried too. In silence. Then one day, Omolade had news. Sonia was coming back to Ibokun. But not for her. He returned with a new woman. Her name was Iriti. Tall. Light-skinned. Always dressed in perfection. Her makeup never out of place. They arrived in a black jeep with tinted windows. Omolade saw them drive past. Her heart shattered. She followed them to the village market, hiding behind sacks of yam. She watched as Sonia kissed Iriti. As he laughed. The same way he used to laugh with her. That night, Temilade was sick again. Fever. Crying. There was no food in the house. No money. No hope. And then, something strange happened. Omolade had a dream. A woman appeared. Wild hair. Bare feet. White powder on her face. She was singing lullabies. To a rock. The woman whispered. Your child is the key to your freedom. Let her go, and your joy will return. Omolade woke up sweating. She tried to dismiss it. But the dream came again. And again. Then, one day, she saw the woman. Not in a dream. But in real life. At the old bus park. Beside the cassava seller. The same white powder. The same lullaby. She was rocking, nothing. They called her Mama Ibeji. The mad woman. They said she lost her twins to a river spirit. And ever since, she sat near the market. Singing to shadows. Omolade watched her. Temilade was on her back. Her mind spinning. Maybe just for a while, she said to herself. She'll hold the child. I'll come back. Just to speak to Sonia. Just 30 minutes. She approached Mama Ibeji. The woman smiled. Oh, your baby has light around her, she said. I had to. The river took them. Omolade begged. Please, just hold my baby. I'll be back. She handed Temilade to the woman. Placed a packet of cabin biscuits beside her. And ran. She ran to find Sonia. To beg him. To plead. But Sonia didn't let her in. Iriti stood at the gate, arms folded. Omolade knelt. She wept. She screamed. I gave our baby to a mad woman. I did it for you. Please help me. Sonia slapped her. Iriti laughed. Omolade ran back to the bus park. But Mama Ibeji was gone. Temilade was gone. The biscuits were still there. Broken into crumbs. The villagers turned on her. They said she was cursed. They called her wicked. They chased her out. Even her own mother disowned her. Omolade began to wander the streets, screaming, "Temi, Temi, my baby, come back to me." She searched forests, visited native doctors, prayed in churches. No one believed her. They said she sacrificed the child for rituals. Years passed. 5, 7, 10. Omolade became like Mama Ibeji. Dirty, wandering, talking to herself, carrying a doll wrapped in cloth. Until one day, a new family moved to Ibokun. The man was a doctor. His daughter, 12 years old. She looked exactly like Sonia. Exactly like Omolade. Her name was Oluwazian. She had been adopted from a charity home in Abeokuta. No records. No known parents. Omolade saw her at the village boho and screamed, "She is mine." The villagers beat her. The doctor threatened to call the police. But then, an old market woman stepped forward. "I remember that baby," she said. "I remember the mad woman who called her Temilade." A search was launched. They found Mama Ibeji's old shack by the river. She had died years ago. Inside, they found baby clothes, pictures, a broken locket, and in a torn diary page, it was written, "The child they gave me, I loved her like mine. I cleaned her. I fed her. I begged the heavens to protect her. When I die, may she not forget me." A DNA test was done. Oluwazian was Temilade, Omolade's child. Omolade was taken to a hospital. She was cleaned, clothed, fed. For the first time in 12 years, she slept without fear. Temilade came to visit. She brought cabin biscuits. She called her mama. Omolade wept. The kind of weeping that melts stone. She spent her final years telling her story. To mothers. To churches. To schools. To women under trees. And when she died peacefully in her sleep at 47, Temilade buried her by the river. The place where two mad women had once fought. To save her soul. Desperation can make even love dangerous. A mother's pain is deep. But so is her power to heal. Never abandon what you love most. Even when the world rejects you. And never judge the mad. They may be holding someone else's miracle.